This episode of Against the Odds is brought to you by Card Kingdom. To pick up the deck and support the show, follow the link in the description box down below. Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another edition of Against the Odds. So last week, we had an all-equipment Against the Odds poll, and in the end, we kind of cheated a little bit. We didn't just have one winning equipment, we had 3 winning equipment. However, they all kind of worked together. Helm of Kaldra, Sword of Kaldra, Shield of Kaldra, which, if we can assemble, Tron-style, Kaldratron, we can make a Kaldra, which is this really big, hard-to-deal-with threat that'll hopefully win the game. So that is our plan for today. While we will hopefully win a game here or there, maybe if we get lucky, our real goal is to assemble Kaldra and see if it's even possible, even a couple times, to actually summon Kaldra and hopefully use it to win the game, but at least summon it and see what happens. So that is our plan for today, assembling Kaldra. A quick reminder before we break down Kaldra for Modern. If you enjoy this deck, and you enjoy Against Odds in general, it would be amazing of you if you could take a second, click that subscribe button down at the bottom of your screen. It's a great way to support the channel and the site for free. So let's talk Modern Kaldra, starting with our namesake cards. Helm of Kaldra, Shield of Kaldra, Sword of Kaldra. So these are some very odd equipment. So if you look at each one of them individually, Helm of Kaldra, 3 mana, 2 to equip, giving a creature first strike, trample, haste. Shield of Kaldra, making it and the rest of the Kaldra pieces and whatever it's equipping indestructible for 4 to cast, 4 to equip. Sword of Kaldra +5/+5 to the equip creature, 4 to cast, 4 to equip. They're bad. Like, they're just straight up a little bit less efficient than you'd think. Like, Shield of Kaldra is a great example. It is a dark steel plate that is 1 more mana on each side of it for casting and for equipping. So they're just not all that efficient for what they do. However, we don't really want to play them like normal equipment. The real idea here is that if we can get all 3 on the battlefield at once, we can pay a single mana and summon a 4/4 Avatar legendary creature token named Kaldra and equip all of the Kaldra equipments to it, which in the end gives us a 9/9 indestructible, first striking, trampling, hasty creature that also exiles stuff that it deals damage to, which is actually a really powerful threat. So instead of playing some random creatures, putting these equipment on them, we're just trying to assemble them, Tron style, getting all 3 on the battlefield, summon Kaldra itself, and use Kaldra to kill our opponent. So that is the plan of our deck, and basically, our deck is pretty straightforward. We have a ton of equipment, we have a few creatures, but we're mostly focused on 2 things. Finding our Kaldra pieces, and hopefully making them cheap enough that we can actually cast them pretty quickly, because playing 1 on turn 3, 1 on turn 4, 1 on turn 5, and assembling Kaldra, that's pretty slow, and that's assuming we have each single one in our hand to start with, like lucky Tron players. So we're trying to find our pieces, play them as quickly as possible to get Kaldra soon enough to use it to win the game. So how do we go about doing this? And number 1, we have ways to find our Kaldra pieces, and the best one here is Steel Shaper's Gift, which is just 1 mana, tutor for equipment, put it in your hand. A very efficient tutor if all you care about finding is equipment, and since our goal is to assemble Kaldra and find all 3 pieces, that's really all we care about. So a great tutor for our deck, just finding whatever Kaldra piece we happen to be missing. Then we have Pure Steel Paladin and Saram Senior Edificer. So the idea here is these just draw us cards as we're casting our Kaldra pieces. We're not really going to go on the big turn combo off Cheerios thing. Our deck isn't really built like that. Instead, we get these cards down hopefully on turn 2. We cast a Kaldra piece, we draw a card or 2 to find more Kaldra pieces hopefully. Cast another one, draw a couple cards. So that's the plan here. Just brute force card draw as we're casting our Kaldra pieces, and we have some other fun equipment in the deck as well to support the Kaldra plan and to work well with the Pure Steel Paladin SRAM plan. So this is our card advantage engine, and the other reason these are really important is each Kaldra piece is legendary. So if you draw 2 swords, or 2 helms, or 2 shields, the additional one doesn't do much, but if we have a couple of SRAMs and Pure Steels on the battlefield, drawing extras isn't nearly as bad because at least we can turn them into new cards instead of just getting stuck with 3 Swords of Kaldras rotting away in our hand, which would just be miserable and lose us the game. At least we can get some value out of them. So that's step 1. Finding Kaldra. Step 2 is making Kaldra cheaper. So here we have a couple of janky ways to go about this. The most interesting way is Semblance Anvil. So Semblance Anvil, 3-mana artifact. When it enters the battlefield, you get to imprint something, exile that something from your hand, and spells that you cast that share a card type with the exiled card cost 2 less to cast. So the idea here is we cast Semblance Anvil, we exile an equipment from our hand, most likely an extra Kaldra piece, another way to minimize the downside of it being legendary, and then all of a sudden, instead of costing 3 and 4 mana, our Kaldra pieces are going to cost 1 and 2 mana, which allows us to kind of just accelerate into Kaldra way faster. We also have some other cheaper equipment in the deck, and if we have Semblance Anvil on Artifact, then we get to cast them for free, which can let us do like little mini combos with Pure Steel and Strom, where we cast like a equipment that would normally be 2 mana for 0 mana, draw a card or 2, hopefully find our Kaldra pieces really quickly. So it's a great way to just churn through our deck and find our Kaldra pieces. Then we also have 1 Danitha Compassion Paragon, just makes our Kaldra pieces 1 less, and if we do get stuck equipping our Kaldra pieces to something, not a bad option thanks to First Strike, Vigilance, and Lifelink. Then we have the rest of our support equipment. So our equipment are designed primarily with Kaldra in mind. These are things that we actually want to put on Kaldra after we get it, although they also work well with Sram and Pure Steel Paladin. So Swiftfoot Boots comes down in the early game, draws us a card with our Sram or Pure Steel, protects our Sram or Pure Steel by giving it hexproof, and then after we assemble our Kaldra, we can put Swiftfoot Boots on it to protect it. Because remember, while Kaldra itself, with all the equipment, is indestructible, it does not have hexproof or shroud, so something like a Path to Exile would still get rid of it. Basilisk Scholar is to help us catch up when we fall behind. Sometimes we get a little bit too far behind, we assemble Kaldra, but we're already dead on board, so giving it lifelink and attacking for 9 or blocking something and gaining 9 life, really good way to catch back up. And remember, we're playing all these artifact tutors to find our Kaldra pieces, so we can always just tutor up our one of Basilisk Scholar. Also draws us cards with Strom and Pure Steel. Flayer Husk, just a 1/1 blocker that also triggers Strom and Pure Steel. Then we have our ultimate lock, General Kabuto and Pariah Shield. So the idea here is once we get Kaldra, if we get Pariah Shield on it, it makes it so all damage that would be dealt to us is dealt to the equipped creature instead. So instead of us taking 1,000,000 damage when our opponent attacks us, our Kaldra takes 1,000,000 damage. But remember, Kaldra is indestructible, so it's not going to die. So we just kind of lock damage out of the game. And now we have General's Kabuto, which makes it so all combat damage that would be dealt to equipped creature is prevented. So if the combat damage is redirected to our creature from Pariah Shield, just kind of locks damage out of the game altogether. And with both pieces, we can actually do this on like a Pure Steel or a Sram or a Germ token even. So if we're really desperate and we think we're going to die, we can just like make an indestructible shrouded creature that prevents all the damage by tutoring this up with our random tutors or just drawing into it with Sram and Pure Steel. So those are kind of our final 2 equipment. Plus, if everything goes wrong and we don't really need them, we can always just exile them to Semblance Anvil. Otherwise, Path to Exile just gives us a little bit of removal to keep our opponent's creatures in check. As far as the mana base, lots of planes, Horizon Canopy we can turn into another card as we're desperately digging for Kaldra, Ghost Quarters for Tron and Creature Lands. In the sideboard, lots of stuff to kind of slow down combo decks, Damping Sphere for Tron and any combo decks like Eggs and Storm, Rest in Peace for Graveyard, Surgical Graveyard Hate plus also kind of combo hate, Disajet for artifacts and enchantments, and for creature decks, Ghostly Prisons to slow down things like Affinity going wide, Timely Reinforcements for a bit of life gain and some soldiers we can equip, Core Firewalker to gain life against burn, and that is Kaldra for Modern. And that is our Against the Odds deck for this week. So is this going to work? Probably not all that well. I mean, Kaldra is almost by definition very challenging. We need 3 cards to complete our combo, and while we have lots of ways to find them, those cards are also really expensive. So even though we have ways to make them cheaper, ways to find them, I'm a little worried that, I mean, we're playing Modern, a format that's pretty fast, pretty powerful with Thought Seizes and removal spells and Ancient Grudges. So I'm hopeful that sooner or later we will assemble Kaldra at least once. I really want to see what it looks like. I mean, I've never seen a Kaldra avatar token on Magic Online, so I'm hopeful that if we just keep playing, sooner or later it will happen. I don't have very high hopes that we're going to post a great record, but hopefully we find a Kaldra eventually, maybe even win a game with it. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling so we can get to the gameplay and start our quest for Kaldra, Assembly Kaldratron. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the gameplay, and I will talk to you soon. Alright, against the odds time, we are looking to assemble Kaldra in Modern, and we only got one Kaldra piece, but we have two Pure Steel Paladins, which is enough to make me want to keep this hand. So, Plains go. Plains for our opponent, and Ether Vial. Alright, well, Horizon Canopy, Pure Steel Paladin. Pass the turn. Vial taken up. Tech Edge. And a very annoying Thalia. Well, Ghost Quarter and Pure Steel Paladin. Man, we could have just played Basilisk Collar and drew 2 cards and it would have been so sweet. Instead, we are passing and being sad. Opponent untaps Ghost Quarter. Hopefully they do not also have Arbiter. Vials in. It's an Arbiter, of course. Ghost Quarters. Cannot search. Opponent, no attacks. Well, cast Basilisk Collar. Draw 2. Sram, not a land. Alright, well, we will pass the turn. Hope that we keep living. Oh, we wanted to land there so desperately. Opponent, no attacks. Passes. Vials. Flicker Wisp hits a land. Well, come on, land! We drew a bunch of non-lands. Alright, there's a land. So Plains and Filleyer Husk. Draw a card. Draw a card. Pass the turn. We're still getting extremely slowed down by this very obnoxious Thalia. Opponent untaps. Gets in with Flicky. Down to 15. Vials in. More Flicker Wisps to exile Flicker Wisp. Flicker Wisp comes back. Hits Pure Steel Paladin. Alright. Land. Path to exile. Swiftfoot Boots. Draw a card. Play the Plains. Equip for 0. Opponent Tech Edges a land. Well, let's equip here. Ugh, so obnoxious. Yeah, pass the turn. So we get back our Flicker Wisp. This might just be too slow, though. Yeah, opponent untaps. We're still a bit away from our Sword of Kaldra. Opponent has a land. Sarah Avenger. Might just be death by big flyers. Gets in with a Flicker Wisp. And passes. Yeah, I think we're just straight up dead. Yeah, scoop it up. We're just hard locked here, unfortunately. Well, that was fun. Alright, so bring in the 2 Ghostly Prisons. Go down. Actually, we gotta go down Semblance Anvil. So the problem with Semblance Anvil in this matchup is our opponent can Flicker Wisp it, and it's brutal. Alright, we're on the play. Alright, I mean, we'll keep it. Plains, Steel Shaper's Gift. Take, I guess, Swiftfoot Boots. Pass the turn. Plains for our opponent. They got the Vial. Always with the Vial. Opponent passes. Well, play the Plains. Play Sram. Pass the turn. Vial. Taken up. Does our opponent have the path? Hopefully not. Land for our opponent. Ether Vial. Opponent. I feel a path coming. Well, play the Plains. Play Swiftfoot Boots. Draw a card. Swiftfoot Boots. Pass the turn. Well, we have a Hexproof Sram. We are not going to attack. Opponent Vials in. Thraben Inspector. Opponent's going to have a lot of free mana. Vial, take it up, taken up. Tech Edge. And a Blade Splicer. Opponent passes. Well, play a Plains. Play Sword of Kaldra. Draw a card. Unfortunately, we're doubled up on swords, which is less than ideal. Pass the turn. Opponent Vials in. Sarah Avenger. Holy Vials. Thraben Inspector. Well, our opponent's down to 1 card. Eventually finding Pure Steel for free equipping would be nice. Tech Edge. Opponent. Getting frisky. We're going to block your Thraben Inspector. Block Thraben Inspector. Cracks a clue. Cracks a clue. Opponent passes. Ew. Kaldra piece number 2. Well, play Kaldra piece. Draw a card. We're so close. Plains. Play the Plains. Play Filleyer Husk. Draw a card. And pass the turn. Whew, no Vials. That is a huge relief. Vials going up. Staying the same. Ghost Quarter. Opponent. Attacks. Attacks. Well, we'll block with our Germ. Down to 10. Opponent. End step Vial. Getting a Kaldra piece. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. They're afraid that we will be able to equip. Well, untap Swiftfoot Boots. We really just need Pure Steel. Swiftfoot Boots, draw a card. Play Horizon Canopy. Actually, let's Ghostly Prison. Pass the turn. So we get back our Kaldra piece. Opponent untaps. Yep. Attacks. Spends all their mana. Well, we path Sarah Avenger. But now we drop to 3, and we need a top deck. Down to 6, down to 3. Opponent passes. Come on, deck. Let us assemble Kaldra. Ugh, more Sarams. Well, sack Horizon Canopy. Plains. Play General's Kabuto. Draw a card. And that does it. Well, we fought the good fight, but the good fight did not end with a win. Kaldra. We'll see. On to the next. Alright, we are looking to assemble Kaldra. Alright, we're gonna keep this. This Ghost Quarter is making us a bit sad. Hopefully, we don't get punished too hard. Wooded Foothills. Opponent cracks it. Stomping Grounds. Untapped. And the Noblest of Hierarchs. Well, come on, white mana. Steel Shaper's Gift. Well, Ghost Quarter, and let's just Swiftfoot Boots. Pass the turn. Opponent. Forest. And Scavenging Ooze. Leaving up mana. Opponent passes. Well, let's play SRAM. I'm expecting it to get lightning bolted. Yep. There's the bolt. This Ghost Quarter's kind of killing us. Mountain. Burial Druid. Eats SRAM. Oh, we really need a white source. Opponent gets in. Yep. Down to 16. Come on, deck. Well, play Flayer Husk. Equip Flayer Husk. Pass the turn. Opponent. Alright, Flayer Husk. It's up to you. Here comes Eldrazi. Reality Smasher. Yep. Looking grim. Opponent gets in for a billion. Down to 8. There's the Plains, but it's too late. There's no way out. Ugh! Maybe we shouldn't have kept that hand. Alright. Opponent's playing green-red Eldrazi. I guess we can, bring in Timely over Danitha and just try it like that. Alright. We are on the play. Alright. We'll keep it. We have some paths to deal with Big Eldrazi. Plains go. Forest for our opponent. Carpooslin style. Opponent passes. Well, Plains go. I'd like to get more value out of this Pure Steel than it just immediately dying. Opponent passes. Plains. Yeah, play Pure Steel. Because we can shield next turn. Opponent has the bolt. Yep. Grove of the Burn Willows. Opponent passing. Ugh, there's our Swiftfoot Boots. Where were you in the past? Pass the turn. Forest for our opponent. And Matter Reshaper. Opponent passing. We'll play Ghost Quarter. Play Shield of Kaldra. This would be much better if we had a creature. There's a Cavern. Thought Not Seer. Alright, well, we let it resolve. Takes a path. Gets in. Yep. Down to 17. Well, path, Thought Not Seer. Opponent gets a land. We draw a card. Semblance Anvil. Well, let's steal Shaper's Gift. Take the sword, play the sword, and now, we're a top deck away. We're a top deck away from assembling Kaldra. We need Helm or Steel Shaper's Gift to have Kaldra. Ancient Stirrings for Thought Knot. There's a Thought Knot. Can take one of our not great cards. Oh, come on, Helm. Off the top. We need the Helm. Opponent gets in. Down to 14. We need it soon. Well, path Thought Knot. Get a redraw. Helm. We need the Helm. Oh, we're so close. I'll play a Plains. Play Pariah Shield. That is the ultimate lock if we draw the Helm. And get the Pariah Shield on it, then we can't die. Another Ancient Stirrings. Ratchet Bomb not especially effective. There's the Ratchet Bomb. Opponent. Getting in. Yep. Come on, deck. Show us the Helm. Oh, play Flayer Husk. Equip. Alright. Opponent blows the Ratchet Bomb. We're running out of time, though. Oh, come on. Be good to us, deck. Runs out of Thought Knot. We have to draw something this turn. Opponent gets in. Down to 8. Yup. We draw. Oh no. Semblance Anvil. And now we're actually just dead. Because I guess we gotta draw Timely now. And our opponent has to not have a Lightning Bolt, which I'm pretty sure they do. That's the downside of Semblance Anvil. It's good when we're comboing, but it is not a Helm when we need to win. There's the Bolt. That felt like a matchup that we could win, too. It just didn't actually happen. Helm. Alright, Against the odds time, we are looking to assemble Kaldra in Modern. And we're going to keep this. It is not a insane hand. We'll see. We'll see if Saram sticks around. Opponent, Godless Shrine. Oh, well, we're not even going to Saram on the battlefield. Okay. Well, come on, Kaldra pieces. Opponent takes Saram, of course. Seems like a wise decision. More paths. Well, pass the turn. Polluted Delta. Opponent cracks it. Island. Oh man. Control. There's a certain visions. Oh my god, more Thoughtseize. Okay. Take Semblance Anvil. Well, play the Plains. Play Helm of Kaldra. Pass the turn. Plains for our opponent. Jace Vrin's Prodigy. Well, Steel Shaper's Gift. Take Sword of Kaldra. Path Jace. Play Horizon Canopy. I mean, maybe we can just slowly assemble Kaldra. Or our opponent has like a Teferi and we just are dead. Opponent passing. Well, I mean, play Sword. Resolves. Alright. I mean, in theory, we're one Kaldra piece away from Kaldra-ing. Oh dear. Alright. Well, in theory, we're dead to Gifts Ungiven for Unburial Rights in Iona. New theory has developed. Yep, Iona Unburial Rights. Opponent cracks. Well, thankfully we have an out. Our out is to draw our missing Kaldra piece. Kaldra can race Iona. There's Iona on white. Well, come on, Shield. Shield of Kaldra off the top. I think we need it this turn. Oh boy. Card we can't cast. Opponent goes attacking. Yep, down to 12. Lingering Souls. Flashes back Lingering Souls. Alright, Swiftfoot Boots, and we scoop it up. Yeah, Iona, pretty good against our deck. Pretty good. Well, we get 3 Rest in Pieces, 2 Surgicals. Go down, Pariah Shield, Kabuto, Danitha, Semblance Anvil, and Path. Try it like that. Alright, we are on the play. Alright. I mean, we have 2 Paths, which is not great, but we do have Surgicals, so it's hard to ship. Darkslick Shores, Serum Visions, both to the bottom, and passes. Well, Plains and... Well, I mean, I guess we tutor up a Kaldra piece. I guess we take Helm, since we can cast it next turn. Island for our opponent. There's a Jace. Well, Path Jace. Opponent gets the Plains. Play the Plains and Helm of Kaldra. Pass the turn. I mean, we're kind of close to assembling Kaldra. Tap land. Lingering Souls. Alright. I'll play Ghost Quarter, play Shield of Kaldra, and we need Sword. We need the Sword. That's a missing piece for Kaldra. Land for our opponent. Goes attacking. I think we gotta hope we can race Lingering Souls. Opponent passes. Interesting. Well, play Pure Steel Paladin, play Horizon Canopy, pass the turn. Alright, there's Gifts. Thankfully, we have Surgical to get rid of Iona. Yep, there's Iona. Polluted Delta. Alright, so now we Surgical Iona. Opponent's hand is Obsidat, 2 Paths, 1 counterspell, 2 counterspells. Alright, well, this buys us a lot of time. Opponent gets in with the Spirits. Well, let's crack Horizon Canopy, more Pure Steels, and land. Play Pure Steel, Ghost Quarter, equip, opponent cracks, Godless Shrine, untapped, pass Pure Steel. Yep, well, we get a Plains out of our deck. I mean, if we draw it, we got it. We're so close. Hit our opponent. The problem is they're going to be getting more flyers next turn. Creeping Tar Pit. Flashes back Lingering Souls. Goes attacking. Come on! Come on, Sword! Come on, Sword! You can do it. Opponent passes. Oh, dear. Well, let's equip. We're running out of time. We're running out of time. Pass the turn. Yeah, we are definitely running out of time. Serum Visions. Opponent gonna go attacking. Hit us to 8. Now we're gonna need 2 things to live. So there's Obsidat. We path Obsidat. Drop to 6. Alright, deck. Give us Kaldra right now. Plains. Yeah, and now we're gonna stick in it because if we assemble Kaldra, that still counts as a win. And we get 1 more turn to assemble Kaldra and then die. Opponent gets in with the Spirits down to 2. Jace, sure. Come on, Sword! Horizon Canopy. Alright, play Horizon Canopy. Crack Horizon Canopy. Sword. Our deck hates us. Sword of Kaldra. No. No! Oh, there were only 2 counters in the deck. All right, so we don't win. All right. Scoop it up. Now I know how Tomer feels. Oh, not good. All right, against the odds time, we are looking to assemble Kaldra in Modern. And, yeah, this hand's relatively fine-ish. Plains... And, let's just pass. I'm not really sure what we want with Steel Shaper's Gift. Opponent, Caves of Koilos, and Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. Well, that's gonna slow us down. Play a Plains, play Sram, pass the turn. Eldrazi Temple. Okay. Arbiter. And then Path. Yup. Oh, opponent can't. They're locked under their Thalia. Haha! We get to untap with Sram. Unfortunately... we can't equip it, but we do get to play a Swiftfoot Boots. Opponent gets in, hits us, down to 18. I'll play a Plains, play Swiftfoot Boots, draw a card. Horizon Canopy, and pass the turn. Yeah, no attacks. Another Eldrazi Temple. Alright, pass Thram, no tutoring. Opponent goes to combat. Gets in, yeah, down to 16, down to 14. Opponent passes. Well, play Pure Steel Paladin. Boots up Pure Steel Paladin. Please no second path. Opponent's got all the pass. That's not ideal. Play Ghost Quarter. Blow up Shambling Vent. Pass the turn. Opponent gets in. Yup, down to 10. Passes. I'll play a Plains. Oh, we can't even play Sword. Alright, pay for Arbiter. Steel Shaper's Gift. And I think we gotta take Flare Husk. I think we just need a creature. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Alright. And now we are going to concede rather than let our opponent see what we're doing. I would rather our opponent not see more of our deck. Alright. Eldrazi Obnoxiousness. Bring in Ghostly Prison. Go down Semblance Anvil, go down Semblance Anvil. Semblance Anvil is just really bad against Flicker Wisp. Bring in the Timely, try it like that. Alright, we get to play first. And we get to mulligan first. No lands. Well, okay. Sword of Kaldra. I think to the bottom for now. We really want to find some creatures first. Maybe we should be playing 1 Batterskull as a tutor target. Opponent, Caves of Koilos. And passes. Well, Plains... go. Opponent, Plains. And there's a Thalia. Play the Plains, pass the turn. Opponent, Concealed Courtyard. And Chemball. Well, we're probably going to have to kill Chemball. Gets in. We will take it. Down to 18. Well, kill Chemball. Down to 16. Opponent gets a land. I'll play a Plains and Ghostly Prison. Pass the turn. Well, we don't got much going on at the moment. Not much whatsoever. Eldrazi Temple. Tidalo Sculler. Alright, can take our 1 non-land card. Opponent gets in. Yeah, pays for Ghostly Prison. Down to 14. Opponent passes. Jeez. Well, I guess we crack this now. So many lands. Oh my god. Ay. We're on the flood out plan this game. Opponent, Ghost Quarter. Yeah. Well, upside of all lands, Tidalo Sculler. Not doing much. Although, downside of all lands, we're going to die to these 2/2s because we have nothing. Opponent gets in. Yup, down to 10. Opponent passes. Well, we can steal Shaper's Gift. Alright, take Falayer Husk. Play Falayer Husk. Play a Plains, pass the turn. Opponent gets in. Pays all their mana. Yup, we drop to 4. And we draw Helm of Kaldra. Doesn't help, and we will scoop it up. That was an awkward draw. No Kaldra being assembled yet. Whew, boy. Alright, against the odds time, we are looking to assemble Kaldra in Modern, and we'll keep this. We got 2 Kaldra pieces, 2 Pure Steel Paladins, essentially. Seems reasonable. Swiftfoot Boots for a bit of protection. It could work. Razor Verge Thicket. Oh boy. Alright. Boggles versus Kaldra. This is going to be interesting. Well, Horizon Canopy, play Sram. I think what we really want is a land. Temple Garden for opponent. Untapped. Spirit Dancer. Opponent passes. Well, now I guess we need to Swiftfoot Boots and try to draw a land. All right, there's a land. Play the plains, and let's just equip Sram. Pass the turn. Opponent, Temple Garden, untap. Spirit Mantle, pro creatures, draws a card. Yep, and Ethereal Armor. The clock is increasing, so we're taking 4. Opponent gets in, down to 14. Play Pure Seal Paladin. Play Flayer Husk, draw 2. Yep, play the land, get in with Sram, pass the turn. Windswept Teeth. Opponent cracks it. Do we even get another turn? Cartouche, throws the Boggle, draws a card. Up to 6 power. Rancor. Oh, on the Spirit Dancer. All right. Are we just dead? Oh, yeah. Now we are super duper triple dead. Goes attacking. So we double chump. Down to 2. Down to 1. Opponent passes. We drew our Kaldra pieces, but we cannot assemble them. This might be a bit of a tricky matchup. So we get 2 Ghostly Prisons, we get 2 Disenchants, and that is basically it. We probably have to cut paths. Go down 1 Semblance Anvil. All right, let's leave 2 paths and go down 1 Sram. Try it like that. All right, we're on the play. All right, Plains and Steel Shaper's Gift for, let's just Swiftfoot Boots, pass the turn. Razor Verge Thicket, and here's a Boggle. Blade, Cover Scout. Opponent passes. Oh, play the Plains, play Sram, pass the turn. Razor Verge Thicket. Oh boy, Stony Silence. Well, come on, Disenchant. Gonna need that to do our thing. Well, play the Plains. Play Swiftfoot Boots. Draw a card. Well, there's Disenchant. Play Flayer Husk. Draw a card. And 2 Kaldra pieces. All right. Get in with Sram. Pass the turn. Well, Disenchant was the card we were looking for. Maybe there's hope. Opponent, Spirit Dancer. And passes. Passes. Oh, play the Plains. Play Shield of Kaldra. Draw a card. Well, I guess we get in with Sram. Pass the turn. Now our opponent gets to go off, though. Hyena Umbra on the Scout, draws a card. Griff's Moon on Spirit Dancer, also draws a card. Gets in. Yep, we take it. Well, a path would be helpful. Opponent passes. I'll play Sword of Kaldra, draw a card. Play a land. Pass the turn. So I think we actually get to assemble Kaldra next turn, but I don't know if that's enough. Or if we live until next turn because of the Spirit Dancer. Land makes it worse. Yep. Oh, double Spirit Dancer. Even worser. Okay. Spider Umbra draws 2 cards. Yup. Opponent gets in. We take it. Well, play Helm of Kaldra. Draw a card. Horizon Canopy. All right, play the Plains. Pass ye old turn, and, well, we'll see. We'll see if we can get a surprise blowout with this Disenchant. That's our hope. Sneaky Kaldra. Please tell us it's enough. Opponent, Griff's Moon, draws 2 cards. Man, these Spirit Dancers are going to town. Come on, Sneaky Kaldra. That's our hope. They make Coronet. Yup. Draws 2 cards. Opponent goes attacking. All right, well, we disenchant Stony Silence and assemble Kaldra. Yes, we would like a creature named Kaldra. Surprise! Block. It doesn't have flying. Sneaky Kaldra doesn't even help us. Not sneaky enough. All that work and it doesn't fly? Oh no. Kaldra. I'm so disappointed. I don't know why I just assumed it must fly. Well, now we're in pretty even rougher shape. Oh boy. Another Sram is what's called a dead card. Sack Horizon Canopy. Das Boots. Play the Boots. Draw a card. It's a land, and yeah, we're dead. I mean, we assembled. We did assemble, and we are counting Kaldra assembles as wins because it's so difficult to do. So technically we win as we concede this game. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. It doesn't fly. Oh, Kaldra. All right. Against the odds time, we are looking to assemble Kaldra in Modern And we don't got Kaldra, but we got a lot of Pure Steel Paladins and a Semblance Anvil for some reason. Land you. I mean, hopefully this hand just draws us into what we need. Bone it. Bloodstained Mire. Racks it. Blood Crypt. Untapped. And Faithless Looting. Vengevine. Greater Gargadon. Opponent passes. I'll play the Plains. Place Rom. Pass the turn. Opponent. Blood Crypt. Untapped. Faithless. Oh no. This might be a scary turn. Alright, discards 2 lands. Stitcher's Supplier. Come on, no Vengevines, no bridges. Well, there's a bridge. Alright. Ballista makes a token, gets back Vengevine. Yup. So opponent goes attacking. Hits us down to 16. Oh, we untap. Play the Plains. Play Pure Steel Paladin. Play Falayer Husk. Draw a card. Enters the battlefield. Draw a card. Okay, there's a land. Pass the turn. We can chump block the Vengevine, though. Blood Crypt, untapped. Bushwhacker, no haste. Bushwhacker with haste pumps the dorks. Yep. Well, here they come, here they come. Opponent attacks. Alright. So chump and take 9. Down to 7. Bridge goes away. Opponent passes. We draw another SRAM. This feels bad, but I think what we have to do is Ghost Quarter, Semblance Anvil, exile Sword for the time being, Swiftfoot Boots for free, draw, please artifacts. Oh, Steel Shaper's Gift. Alright, well, Steel Shaper's Gift. Get Basilisk Collar, cast Basilisk Collar, draw. And now we equip. Pass the turn. Lifelink is pretty relevant here. Opponent. Wow. All out attack. All right. So block Vengevine. Block Bushwhacker. Drop to 6. Opponent passes. That's another Kaldra piece. Oh, play the land. Play SRAM. Play Pure Steel. Helm. Draw. And now we equip. Pass the turn. And I think we get to Kaldra next turn. I mean, unless something goes horribly wrong, I think there's a good chance. Opponent. Looting. Oh my god. We have 1 piece here. 2 mana, tutor. I think we get to Kaldra. Hanger back. Dies. So opponent's on the get back Vengevine plan, which is fine. Oh my god, they have 3 Vengevines. Okay. Vengevine. I did not realize they had 2 more Vengevines in the graveyard. Well, let's see how this changes things. Opponent. Attacks with everything. Block here. We go up to 9. Block here. Actually, block here. We go up to 9 and then 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's fine. Up to 9, down. So we go to 3. Yep. So kill a zombie. Down to 3. Opponent passes. Plains. Well, we draw a card. Yes. Ooh, another Semblance Anvil. Steel Shaper's Gift. We have shield. We have helm. We need sword. Play sword. Draw a card. Play a land. It's time. Kaldra? There it is. Equip it up. Oh, we did it. It's a Kaldra. Against the new hottest deck in the format. The token's slightly disappointing, but okay. Go attacking. Death Touch. First strike. Haste, Hexproof, Indestructible, Lifelink, Trample. Hit our opponent to 3. And now we move everything over to Pure Steel. So we still have defense. Up to 13. We also get a free Swiftfoot Boots. I forgot about that. Swiftfoot Boots. Equip. I think we got him. Kaldra coming through. It's possible. We did it. We got it. Gargadon exiled. Yeah, sure. Oh my goodness. Living the literal dream. Bloodghast. Okay. Yeah. Opponent goes attacking. Well, sure. Eat your Vengevine. I think we actually... Okay, opponent can sack it. Gets in some damage. Down to 8. So we just win here, right? Play General's Kabuto. I mean, I guess we just win by attacking. Opponent scoops it up. Taking down the new hotness in the format with Kaldra. Oh... I don't know what the odds of that happening are, but it happened. The dream has been lived. Okay, well, we'll bring in our Rest in Pieces, bring in our Surgical Extractions. Those are our big sideboard cards. How do we make room for them? Maybe cut a Semblance Anvil, cut a Semblance Anvil. Let's cut the Kabuto package, and let's go down one SRAM. Let's try it like that. I don't know if we can keep this. I think we got a mulligan. I think it was just too slow. This looks better. Steel Shaper's Gift, I think to the bottom for now. Now the question is going to be, how fast of a start does our opponent have? Arid Mesa cracks it. They might be able to just get us dead by the time Rest in Peace would come down. Neonate. Opponent passing. Well, Plains, you. All right, this is the turn. How explosive of a turn can our opponent have? Well, there's the bridge. There's the zombie. Probably pretty explosive. Neonate. Opponent gets in with the zombie. Down to 18. Land. Tap. Whew. All right. Well, play the Plains. Rest in Peace. Oh, they had another bridge. Well, that might be enough zombies to beat us, honestly. So Graveyard's gone, but our opponent has 6 power zombies, which that is probably enough on its own. Okay. 6 power zombies and Bushwhacker is definitely enough on its own. So opponent hits us for 11. Yeah, sometimes Rest in Peace is just not fast enough. Land tapped. SRAM. Play SRAM. Play Horizon Canopy. Pass the turn. Bloodghast with haste, and that is lethal. Alright, I guess we should maybe be bringing Ghostly Prisons too. That seems pretty good against what they're doing. Actually, let's just go down all the Semblance Anvils. Try it like that. Alright, we play first. Hand is super fair. We do have Basilisk Scholar though. We got a mulligan. Alright, well, we'll keep this one. Horizon Canopy to the bottom. Well, Plains, and yeah, let's Steel Shaper's Gift for Swiftfoot Boots. Pass the turn. Bloodstained Mire. Opponent cracks it. So we want Rest in Peace or Surgical. Those are the draws we want off the top. Blood Crypt, untapped, Faithless Looting. Bloodghast, Ballista discarded. Come on, Rest in Peace. More Plains. Well, play SRAM. Pass the turn. Opponent. Faithless Looting. Alright, land looting. Plays a land, gets back Bloodghast. Yep. Come on, Rest in Peace. You can do it, deck. You can do it. Opponent passes. More SRAMs. We'll play Swiftfoot Boots. Draw a Plains. Play a Plains. Well, I guess we Swiftfoot Boots. As awkward as that is. Pass the turn. Opponent. Swamp. Looting. 2 Ingot Chewers discarded. Opponent. We would still not mind a Rest in Peace. That would still make us happy. Goes attacking. We take it. Opponent passes. All right. Well, not the idealist, but play Sword, draw a card. Well, we're kind of doing the weird slow assembly of Kaldra. I think we have to stay on defense. Pass the turn. Faithless Looting. Land. Blood Crypt. Tapped. Opponent. Here's Steel Paladin, Rest in Peace. Gets in. Yup. Down to 16. Opponent passes. Whew, boy, there it is. Play Rest in Peace. Get rid of the graveyards. Play the land. Play Helm of Kaldra. Draw a card. Well, more pass is fine. And yeah, we're still going to stay on defense. We might actually just block a Bloodghast, actually. Mountain. Now we're oddly in pretty good shape. Our opponent had a very unexplosive hand. Hangerback, X1. Opponent's playing the fair game. Okay, Goblin Bushwhacker. Opponent goes attacking. Well, let's block Bloodghast. We have an extra SRAM in hand anyway. Drop to 12. Opponent passes. Shield, Sword, Helm? Okay. Tron. Assembled. What's the one? Wait. Boom. There it is. Kaldra. We did it. It's a 9-9. Hit our opponent. Yes. Off the top. At the perfect time. Sure. To 8. What do you got, opponent? Please say you can't kill us through this Rest in Peace. All right. Whoa. Whoa, we're taking down Red Black Vengevine. I didn't even catch it at first. I drew it and I was like, oh, it's probably an additional copy. It took a minute to sink in that that was the literal best draw in our deck. I don't know how happy I am with this Kaldra token. I don't even know what that is, but I mean, it's winning. It is a Kaldra. Wow. Living the dream. The dream is being lived. Please say we're not dead somehow. It seems unlikely, but some weird combination of cheap creatures and bushwhackers. Ballista. Wow, Ballista Bushwhacker. I guess if their last card is Bolt, then we're dead? Alright, gets in. Down to 6. Horizon Canopy. Oh, play Horizon Canopy. Don't we just win by attacking? Equip to be safe? go attacking. Opponent blocks. Okay. They're going to go to put a counter on it, and then we're going to path it. All right. Path hanger back. And Kaldra coming through! It came through off the top of our deck, and our opponent has to be a little sad. They just got Kaldra with the new Hot Pro Tour deck. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm waiting for the salt to flow. Our opponent hasn't said anything, though, so maybe it won't happen. Our opponent actually said, before you beat me, good game, I'm a huge fan. Well, our opponent, no salt. Super nice, taking their Kaldra beat down, and that's the dream. It's possible. Not only did we assemble Kaldra, not only did we win with Kaldra, we did it against one of the new best decks in the format, so what more can you want? Kaldratron. So what do we learn this week about Kaldra in Modern? And good news, bad news. Good news, bad news. So the bad news is our record was pretty bad. Actually, really, really bad. Like one of the worst against odds decks by the record we've had in a long time. We played 6 matches. We won 1, which is like 16% for games. We played 13. We won 2, which is like 15%. So we didn't win very often with Kaldra, and it was just rough. And I think that is mostly because Kaldra itself is just rough. I actually tried a bunch of different things to get Kaldra to work, like Tezzeret style decks. I tried a Stoned Hewer Giant Godo deck, and finally ended up with this deck. And I feel this is maybe the most competitive of those, outside of just like, I'm going to lock you out of the game with Ensnaring Bridge and then try to assemble Kaldra, something like that we've done a million times before. But I feel like this was the most successful of the decks, and it's still about like 50% of the time. On the other hand, there is good news. And the good news is we did eventually assemble Kaldra. It took a lot of matches and games of losing, but it did happen. We actually did it one additional time. We got this sneaky Kaldra, which was very sad. I do not know why Kaldra does not have flying. It seems like if you were going to get a 3-mana equipment, a 4-mana equipment, a 4-mana equipment on the battlefield at the same time and make a token out of it, at least give the token flying. Like, come on now. Wizards, give us a little bit of love there. But we did beat maybe the hottest deck in the Modern format with Kaldra, taking down the Vengevine deck. So we did get to see what the Kaldra token looked like, and we even won a match with it eventually. So if you play it enough times, good things could happen. In the other matches, there was just clunkiness, and it is pretty unavoidable. Even with 4 tutors, 8 ways to draw a bunch of cards, it's not that easy to assemble Kaldra. It just doesn't come together that often, and we're kind of playing about as many Kaldra pieces as possible. Like, we're playing 3 of each, which is a pretty high number. It's not like we're playing just all 1-ofs and hoping to tutor into it. We could play 4, but then we'd have even less other cards in the deck, and that is one of the big challenges of this deck, is we just don't have that many slots left over. There's not that much room when you dedicate 9 slots to Kaldra and you have maybe 30-something non-land slots in your deck. That means a full 25% of your non-land cards are going to be Kaldra pieces, and because they're legendary and they're not very good unless they're assembling Kaldra, it's just a really clunky theme to build around. So I was expecting it to be a rough week heading into it, and it certainly was a rough week by the record. However, we persevered. Not only did we get Kaldra, we beat one of the hottest best decks in the Modern format with Kaldra. So if you stuck it out to the end through all the losses, and thankfully at least the losses came quickly. Like, a lot of our losses, it was like, all right, we have these 4-mana equipment, we can't really do anything, our opponent killed our Pure Steel and they just killed us. So at least the losses happened quickly and we were able to just turbo through all the bad games, and then eventually we did really sweet stuff and assembled Kaldra, top decked it at the perfect time to beat one of the best decks in the format. So overall, the odds of winning with Kaldra or assembling Kaldra are not high, but it will happen, and it did happen, and when it happens, it's super, super sweet, which helps wash away all of those bad losses that came before. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.